Well, hello there, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. In today's video, we're doing it all. We're going to be planting some evergreens and shrubs in the yard, and also we're going to mulch the new bed. Additionally, we're going to be pruning all the perennials that need to be pruned in preparation for winter. So let's go ahead and get started. It's a beautiful day in October in New England, and today we're going to be planting all these beautiful evergreens and shrubs that we bought to plant on this bed. Before planting all these perennials, we had to shut down some of the sprinkle heads that there were on this bed. We got these beautiful evergreen trees to plant along the fence to provide some privacy. For the list of plants that we're planting today, please refer to the description below, and I'm going to put all the names of the plants. My husband is going to start digging all the holes to plant the trees first. We live in a coastal town in Massachusetts and we have a very sandy soil. It's mostly loam. After digging the hole, I'm going to add on the bottom of the hole a mixture of compost and biotone, that is a root starter. When we removed the tree from the bucket, we noticed that the roots were not too compact, so there was no need to tease the roots. After checking that the tree is straight in the hole, we're going to add soil around the hole. Because we have a sandy soil, it's very easy to dig all these holes. When we live in Maryland, we used to have a clay soil and it was very hard to dig these holes to plant trees. We're planting these trees 4 feet from the fence because these trees are supposed to get very tall and wide. They're like 20 feet tall and they usually grow about 4 feet a year. We also space them 6 feet apart so they have plenty of space to grow. After planting them, I'm going to add water to the base of the tree so they get acclimated to the new environment. And then after that, I'm going to also water them at least every other day until they get fully established. September to November is the ideal time for planting trees because it allows the roots to become established before the ground freezes. I love how the trees turn out, and tomorrow we're going to continue planting. It is the next morning and my husband already started planting some of the shrubs. He's going to continue planting the rest of the shrubs now. We're going to plant now the Winterberry Hollies. The Winterberry Hollies lose their leaves during the winter, but they keep this spectacular berry display during the winter. Now that we finished planting all the shrubs, I'm going to go around and soak all the base of the plant with water. It was a great time to plant all these plants because after we finished planting, the following week rained all week. So now, after 1 week, we're going to start putting the edging on the bed and also adding the mulch. I love how this bed turned out. It looks very beautiful. And now it's the end of the day, so we're going to call it a day and continue the following week. A week has gone by since we planted the trees and shrubs, and they're doing great. So today we got 3 cubic jars of mulch delivered, and we're going to do the edging on the bed and then put all this mulch. To do the edging, we are using this cord to delineate the area that we want to trace the edging. I like to do curvy edging instead of straight edging to create more visual interest. After deciding where the edging is going to go, my husband is using this edging tool to start edging the bed. This edging tool is great to make the edgings of the beds. It creates a very sharp edge. And now that my husband is working on completing the edging and preparing the bed before putting the mulch, I'm going to go around and see which perennials need to be pruned. These perennials are past due already and they're ready for winter, so I'm going to start pruning them. These are Autumn Joy, Monarda, and also some grasses. When I'm filming this section of the video, it's already November and it's a very cold day. You can see me wearing a coat because it's freezing and very windy. I'm using this small rake to collect all the debris. I love how this rake works and it's very handy and it's not too heavy, so it's great to use for this kind of job. Now we're moving to this section of the garden. This is the cottage garden that I planted in early spring this year. These grasses grew too tall, so I'm planning on moving them next spring to another area of the yard so they don't overcrowd the roses that are behind. I'm putting a cord around the grasses so it's easier to cut these grasses. Now that the grasses are cut and trimmed and ready for winter, we're going to move to trim the silver mound. The silver mound got kind of out of control during the summer. It grew very, very large. And collecting all the debris on a pile to then put it on the recycle bag. When I was putting all the debris inside the recycle bag, I forgot that I had a nice chute to make this job easier. I will show you on the next bag what I use so it's easier to add all this debris into the bag. I got at Home Depot this leaf and lawn chute to put inside the recycle bags. This makes it easier to add all the debris inside the bag. Now we're going to move to the next bed and cut all these ornamental grasses and put all the debris inside the bag. And now that we finished trimming all the perennials and they're ready for the winter, we're going to go back to the new bed to see if my husband finished all the edging and to start putting all the mulch. So the edging looks great, and now my husband is going to bring all the mulch in the wheelbarrow and dump it here, and I'm going to put it around the entire bed. This is pine bark mulch, but it's stained. I ordered this kind this time to see how it looks, and maybe next year I'm going to use the same one instead of the regular pine bark. If you are enjoying this video, please make sure to subscribe and give a big thumbs up to the video. In the next videos, I'm going to be doing Thanksgiving decorating. I have a beautiful Thanksgiving tablescape for the dining room table. And after Thanksgiving, we're going to go in full swing to decorate for Christmas. And I usually go over the top decorating for Christmas. So make sure that you subscribe so you will not miss all the exciting episodes. We're almost done putting all the mulch, and the plants look so beautiful. I love this winterberry bush with the red berries. It looks spectacular. I also love the striking contrast of the evergreen trees with the yellow oak trees. We're all done, and I'm so happy to see this beautiful bed. Please comment below and let me know what you think about this bed. I left some space so in the spring we can plant additional perennial plants and some annuals. And my friends, this is the end of the video. I'm so happy that you joined me and spent time with me today doing this yard work and new landscape. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely please subscribe so you will not miss all the Thanksgiving and Christmas decor that are coming up. I'm Jacqueline Marie, and I hope to see you next time on Jacqueline Marie Living. Have a great week.